Welcome back to Northern High 420. Today I have the PAX Flow and the Veazy, and we're going to do a quick comparison. So I'm going to fire up the PAX Flow first. Actually, we'll fire them both up about the same time. I think the PAX Flow is going to heat up faster. I haven't used this in quite a long time, so it's going to be a pretty fresh comparison when I use them. And I'll provide my thoughts afterwards. Overall, they are about the same size. I showed that in a video the other day. They're very similar. The cooling unit's kind of the difference here. Width-wise, about the same. The PAX Flow's heavier, but overall, both nice, small, compact designs. Fit easily in the pocket. Price on them, this one's $350, this one's $250, so you save $100 at the Storz Bickel. Then once we're done with the bowls, I'll show how they load, and then the cleaning, which one would be easier. PAX Flow's ready, so let's take our first rip. Actually, a decent little cloud that time. And Veazy just heated up now. So one rip already through the PAX Flow, the Veazy just went green. So let's get our first rip on this. Vapor is definitely thicker on the Veazy. I think our second rip on the PAX Flow. This is harsh. A lot harsher than the PAX Flow is. Another okay cloud on that one. We're going to take another rip on the Veazy. The draw resistance and to pull vapor through, much easier on the Veazy to get vapor from it. This one, it's a little more of a, if you modulate your breath, you can get a little better drag. At least from my experience, you can a little slower, where this one you can kind of hammer on it a little more. We'll take another rip on the PAX. A little cloud. Kind of wispy on that one. I'll take one more rip on the Veazy and I'm going to call it good on this. The flavor dips off very fast and it's not a very good tasting vape. It's not like the Venti by any chance. I personally think the flavor is worse on the Veazy. I think the vapor is acceptable though. Take one last pull. Oh, a decent cloud. And then the AVB from the Veazy, nice and brown, nice and even. Kind of come to expect that from them. And then I'm going to power this off. It's probably about the same. Yep. Nice and dark. Nice and even. So both nice and small devices. I find between the two of them, I'd rather use this. I can feel the effects on this one. This one I barely do at all, if at all. And that was one of my main complaints with it. I used it for about 3 days, just this, and I never really caught a buzz off it. Where the Veazy, first bowl I can feel. So that's a benefit. I will choose that over any other metric at that point. Because I don't really understand why I'd vape if I couldn't feel the effects. Flavor-wise, edge goes to the PAX for sure. Size-wise, edge to the PAX. Weight, the Veazy is lighter, less noticeable in the pocket, in my opinion. The PAX has a little bit of heat issue. It gets warm. I wouldn't call it hot. I think it's comfortably warm, especially in the winter. Wouldn't feel bad. The Veazy doesn't suffer from that problem. Now to load the Veazy, it's twist and pull, nice and secure, nice and easy. Easy to dump, just a little shake and it'll fall right out. The PAX Flow is a little more finicky. You gotta push a button there, pops open, remove the cover, and you load it in here. Benefit to the PAX Flow, is this path is really easy to clean. You just remove this and wipe this down inside the bowl. Pull the mouthpiece off right here, and you would soak it and then swab inside. And that's about it. The cleaning on this one's probably about as easy as it gets, as Veazy as it gets. The Veazy, on the other hand, it's a cooling unit. You're going to pull it apart. You're going to take this by rotating it and then pull it out. And then you're going to push this plastic piece out, soak it. It's 2 pieces inside plus the blue piece that you see on mine. It's a lot more of a process to keep the Veazy clean, although you don't really have to clean the cooling units all that often. Maybe once a week is what I would do. Where this one, I pretty much just keep clean as I go. I do my bowl and then quickly swab it. So the PAX Flow is really nice that way as far as cleaning. Still only recommend this to brand new users. This is probably more for brand new users as well because of the price range. And I think people that have been into vaping maybe have something better than this already. But if you are in like a entry-level vape and you're looking for a little better experience, I don't know if I'd recommend this. I might look a little higher. The PAX Flow is, in my opinion, very expensive and doesn't work well for what it is. The design, I won't lie, is the most appealing on the market, period. This might be the ugliest device I've seen, but works a lot better as far as vapor quality goes. Taste, not as good. If I had to buy one, I would choose the Veazy every time, even though this looks better and everything about this device is almost more appealing. Otherwise, 4 bowls of charge for this one. I'm getting about 6 on this one. I wouldn't call it 7. It doesn't charge particularly fast, at least not to me. It seemed like it took a long time. I didn't time it, just didn't seem fast. This charges very fast. Overall, this one is interesting for the fact that I could carry it with me, really small and discreet if I wanted to. Only way this one fit in is if I wanted to sneak hit something, but again, I don't get effects, the reason I don't like this vape at all. So that's pretty much it. Till next time, see you later. Bye.